Hi, everyone. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on in. Come on in. I'm listening to music in the back, so don't mind me if I just start dancing a little bit. Okay? Come on in, guys. We're gonna talk, guys. Why is everybody duplicated? That's what we need to really talk about. We'll wait for y'all to get here. I'm gonna start channeling some messages. It's gonna be just a free-flowing time tonight. See what Source has to say. Hi, welcome. Hola, from California. Awesome. What part of California, Cheryl? What part of California? Come on in, guys. Shout out your city. We're gonna talk about why everyone has been duplicated. Is everyone duplicated? We're about to go to a whole nother timeline. Guys, we're about to go to a new stratosphere. The timeline, like, things are getting good. Things are getting good, guys. Come on in. We're gonna see if YouTube sends out the signal that I'm live. We're gonna see. They've been tripping lately. Oh, Sacramento. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna be up that way. Well, not exactly up that way soon, but nearby. Can you hear me okay? All right, guys. I'm gonna let a few of you guys come in here. I'm listening to music in the background, but you guys can't hear it as I have my my earphones in. I'm feeling good. I was supposed to come on here, channel Source, give a teaching, but I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling like dancing, really. That's how I'm feeling. From Detroit. What up, Detroit? You in my neck of the woods. You are a Midwest. There is no people like the Midwest people. I remember when I first moved to LA, everyone was like, "You're not from here, are you?" I just never lost that. I just never lost that Midwest like heart. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Let's see if YouTube sends out the signal that I'm here, that I'm here, that I'm here. Uh-oh, I'm channeling already. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. It's about to get good. I feel it. I feel it, guys. Let me turn this music down. All right, guys. All right. I'm channeling some messages over here. Okay. All right. Few more of you guys coming in. Guys, shout out your country, your city, everything. Like, let me just know. I just want to know so much, about you guys. Trill numbers, where you been at? Come on, Trill. Come on. You've been slacking, right? No, I've been slacking. Um, what up, guys? I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I really do love you guys so much. There's a lot of changes happening, lots of things we need to talk about. Um, Lots of things, guys. First and foremost, you hear, yes, guys, put a like on the video. And if YouTube has unsubscribed you, please resubscribe. Please subscribe from all your other channels. When somebody tells me to subscribe to their channel, I pull up all of my different emails and I'm subscribe, because I know we have to support each other, right? It's not possible to have the same amount of subscribers as you did last year. But see, I know what it is. I know the game. I know what YouTube, the game that they're playing. And Source actually told me, Source said you have way more subscribers than they're showing you and gave me the number, which actually makes more sense. But it's okay because a lot of things is about to change, guys. We're in the year of the nine. We're in the year of the nine, guys. It's the season finale. You've been watching for 10 seasons, guys, for 9 seasons, a TV show. And you know they're going off the air. That's what this is. It's a season finale. Next year, everything starts over. Everything starts over next year. We're actually about to hit into the new year here in the next few weeks, right? Because the new year is in the spring, right? That's the real new year, and then we'll have one more year in this year of 9 vibration, guys. We're getting a new timeline. We're getting a new energy. We got a new sun emitting magnetism, guys. Doesn't that just sound cosmic? Nothing will ever be the same. I'm forever changed. You guys will be forever changed by the end of this evening. Guys, I want to let you know. Yes, thank you, Trail Numbers. Yes. I want to let you know, guys, why is everyone on repeat? Have you been noticing that? I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this is what I've been noticing. See, when you get into 5D consciousness, this is what you're going to start to notice. And if you're on this channel, most of you guys are already there. You wouldn't even be here. You would not even have brought me into your reality if you weren't already there. Guys, I kid you not. Everywhere I go, I see duplications of people. And this has been happening for at least the past like 6 weeks. But I just keep forgetting to say something to you guys. Guys, I was at the gym a few days ago, and for a split second, I thought I was in another state. I'm telling you, I thought I was in Dallas, but I'm not in Dallas. But it was the same people at the gym. I'm not playing. I am not kidding. They were the same exact people. It's like, did somebody do copy and paste? Like, what's going on? Do you guys notice that? You can travel to another place. There'll be the same people there, or it'll be the same sort of person. It's weird. It's so strange. I mean, it's even so strange where I'm telling you, they'll have the same haircut. Have the same sort of energy or vibe. They'll be exuding that same sort of countenance. I looked around and I was at the gym. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone. I was like, oh my God, no, that person, I promise you, goes to my gym in Dallas. This person, I've seen them there. I'll see people at the grocery store and they'll look exactly like the other people in Dallas. I'm telling you, they will look. I'm like, wait a minute, am I in Dallas or am I somewhere else? Because why do all these people look the same? It's like when I moved, did I move these people with me? It's giving that, guys. That's what it's giving. And we're going to analyze this. We're really going to analyze this. So when so I've been telling you guys, we are streaming consciousness and we're downloading consciousness all the time. And so when you leave a room, nothing is solidified. It's when you come back into the room, you're streaming the consciousness, right? You are setting everything back where you had it. That's why sometimes when you come back into a room, something might be slightly misplaced, is because your own consciousness did not download the items the same place that they were. And so now I'm starting to see this with people as well. It's almost as if, guys, when you really step into your 5D energy, you're going to realize that you are the template. And me seeing the same people at the grocery store that I would see in Dallas and seeing them in a whole nother state, the same people at the gym, I'm in a whole nother state. Why is that happening? It's because you're the template. It's because you're the template. when you get into this expanded consciousness, you realize that there are some souls that are really just leading the pack, because there is some people that are made and some that are formed. There's some people that are made and some that are formed, guys. And some people, we are just the mold. You're going to be fine when you get into 5D consciousness. You're going to start to see that you're the mold. And I tell people this all the time, especially the people I work with in my Ascension program. You are the center of your universe. Everything should be surrounding you. Everything should be, you should be the center, right, of the ecosystem. And when you really step into 5D consciousness and you really see that you're the blueprint, the ones of us that have made it to 5D consciousness already, we're the blueprint. We're going to be lighting the path and showing other people the way. And this is why everything is duplicated. It's because you have a big role here. You're the one downloading them into your experience, even though you're in another state or in another country. This is how powerful you are. You're able to even download the people and place them in the same place that you would have seen them 3,000 miles away. That's deep. That's very deep. Backdrop people. Yes, Dolores Cannon. Absolutely. There are a lot of backdrop people. And to be honest with you guys, as these timelines split, anyone can become a background person. We learned that from Source the other day. You're not the same on every timeline. This is why it's very important to call back the fragment pieces of yourself. There are some timelines, guys. It's not just about you healing right here, right now, in this timeline. There's a lot of work to be done. You have to call back your fragments from every single timeline and every single dimension, right? And right now is the perfect time to do it because what? Everything has collapsed onto itself. And so now we can see, right? We're in this expanded consciousness at the moment, okay? So this season, this is the year of I. So I'm just channeling all of this stuff, right? This is the year of I. Not only the I am, right? But also this I as well. This I will be open, right? And what this I truly is, the third eye, it's the eye that looks within, right? Because you can't even begin to look outside without first looking within, right? Because, the universe is, inside of you, it's mental, and then we express it out. So this is the year of I. Now, another thing Source wants to point out, let me look this up really quickly. Source is pointing something out to me really quickly. Yang energy, masculine force that's represented by light, brightness, and heat. It's one of the complementary forces in ancient Chinese concepts. So yang energy is actually taking center stage because wait, we're in the season, we're in the new timeline of the feminine, right? And so a lot of people think that it's time to do the work on the divine feminine. Yes, this is true. But so what really is happening is that the energy that this new expanded timeline, the feminine, divine feminine timeline is actually helping us to do work on the yang energy, on the masculine energy. So Spirit really wants to point that out in this new expanded season, expanded consciousness that we're in. We are going to be uploading, reworking, restructuring the masculine. The masculine templates will be restructured. And what Source is saying is nowadays, when you see a lot of gay men, bisexual men, trans men, all of that is because the templates are being restructured. So to us, things may look like, hey, what's going on? One day this person was like this, and then they change. We all answer a call, guys. We all answer a call. Everyone has an important role. The template of the masculine is being restructured, right? And I have had the pleasure of watching 3 baby boys that are coming onto the Earth School. They are from the healed masculine. And these children their lineage, that masculine code will be healed, guys. It took us a long time to get here because we went through many generations of the wounded masculine, many generations of the masculine, which wanted to strong hold everything and wanted to use force and wanted to use scare tactics, right? So that's out the door. Now that the divine feminine season is back, right? Or even awareness is back, the divine masculine code is getting rewritten. So thank you, Source. I think that's very, very, very beautiful, guys. Another thing that Source is really pointing out here is this season we're going into, guys, it's weird. Source shows me a person, they're missing a head, but however, they've gained more awareness. They're missing a head, but they've gained more arms. They now have a compass. They know where they're going. So just Sources reiterating this, that left brain, that more masculine way of being, where you have to think and even overthink and calculate and check your numbers twice and 3 times. All of that is going away, guys. And when we just be still and know that I am, right? If we just be still and know that I am God, then we're going to gain more awareness. We're actually going to gain an internal compass that's going to guide us. You don't even need this brain. We're about to get something even more dynamic than that. It's when your entire being is the operator, not just the 12% of the conscious mind or the subconscious, but actually the subconscious is located in your body, right? The body keeps the score. So we're about to be using all of that. So there are children right now being born, guys. They're being born with telepathy. These are the new children that are coming, on the scene, guys. And you can certainly also be trained in telepathy, right? In the psychic arts as well. But this is kind of what our bodies are going to be doing in this new expanded season. Don't get fooled with all this stuff they're showing you. Do not get fooled. We're going through major updates. The code is being restructured. The code is being reimagined. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Don't get hit by the fear bomb. Rise above the fear. When you rise above, or it's very interesting because, a few days ago, me and the girls did a world reading about all the plane crashes. And we noticed that the planes are being stopped. What's up there? What's stopping them? Well, there's a lot of activity going on. There is the energy of our ancestors there. They're giving birth, right? They're giving birth to new consciousness, to new awareness. They're giving birth to this 5D. Shout out birthing 5D. They're giving birth to this new atmosphere, right? That will dwell in on the new earth, right? The new earth, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's inside of you. It's being cultivated right here, right now, in this moment, and you can have it. You can have it when you attune yourself to it. How do we attune ourselves to it? The breath of life. I say this all the time. I said this to a client earlier. The present, the gift from God is the present moment. The present moment is the presence of God. Repeat that. The gift, the present from God is the breath. The breath of life, life force energy, is the present moment, is the present or gift from God. We have built-in technology. It's our breath. And half of us don't even breathe right, including myself, until I have to become conscious of it, right? I have to bring awareness to that. And so this is all that you need to really step into the expanded consciousness. Your whole body, right, is to become the new earth. So to simply answer people's questions, where's the new earth? Is the source. I'm channeling all this is conversational channeling. The new earth is inside of your body. It's happening now. Receive it with every breath you take. You can receive it now. And the more you breathe consciously, and the more you bring awareness to your body as the light vehicle that leads you to the new expanded consciousness, new earth, right? Then the faster this will come online for you. Some of us are already living within the new earth. I'm already seated here. And I know that I am because I'm completely different. I'm changed. We're going to get to the Trump's illness and all of that, some things I remote viewed, but I'm just channeling. I'm here. I'm just spending time with Source right now. If you guys want to join me, that's fine. We can spend time with Source together. Hi, Ernestina. Every breath we take is the gift. Yes. I'll see you tomorrow for our beautiful session. It's going to be quite beautiful. Hi, Sean. Yes, guys. And sometimes I just want to get on here and be with Source because this is how you feel it, guys. Like this new expanded consciousness is the new earth, right? It's located inside of your body. Your body is also the subconscious mind, right? It stores what's going on in the subconscious mind. But also, too, the new earth is already in the subconscious mind because the subconscious mind is where, guys? It is joined to the one Akashic soul we all come from, the one mind of Source, right? You see how all these things work together, and this is where it is. So with every breath, you are literally breathing in the vapors of the new earth, of this new expanded consciousness. And I'm in this energy now, and I want to explain to you guys what it feels like. It just, I'm going to say it like this, the only way I know how to say it. Feels that when you're so much in love, that beginning stage of being in love, how everything is new, everything is fresh. You have the rose-colored glasses on. There is no sense of pain yet. You've not yet had your first argument. You feel the touch of that person, right? That you're in love with. And for a moment, everything stands still. The world stands still. So this is what I'm feeling. What does this new expanded consciousness feel like? It feels like being in love. That's what it feels like. So if you want to know what it feels like and what I'm experiencing right now, it's the feeling of being in love, right? And I feel it in my gut. My hands are tingly. My heart is, it's fluttering, right? That's what it feels like, guys. And this is just, it's so beautiful. And it saddens me because a lot of people walk around and they do not even know love from another person, and they do not know love of self. And if you do not know love of self, then you do not know love of source. If you do not know love of source, then you cannot be resource. Then you don't manifest. You see, everything's connected. Goes back to the people that are duplicated. This place is small. It's a lot smaller than we think, because now with the new expanded consciousness, you're seeing how, you know, those little Russian dolls, you open them up and the one fits inside the next, inside the next, inside the next, but it just comes in this little, you know, one little doll. It's not until you open it up and you see that one fits inside of the next, the next. This is what this whole matrix is. And when you are in the new expanded consciousness, aka the new earth, 5D consciousness, right? You can see how everything is compressed. It's not big at all. This place is not big. This world is not big. This matrix is not big. I can fit it. It's like that. It's like that now, once you understand these concepts, right? And yeah, hi Gal. Hi. Your heart's fluttering? Yes. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. That's what it feels like, guys. It's the most amazing feeling. And I didn't even know. I did a channeling with Source probably about, I don't know how many, 3 years ago. And, you know, Source just told me, this is what it feels like to be just floating around in the cosmos. It feels like lovemaking, right? Feels like a sensual feeling, right? And I didn't truly understand that until this moment. So it's like, you know, sometimes when Source tells you something and you think that, oh, this is weird or strange, like, no, just wait for it. Just wait for it. You will experience it. It feels like puppy love, you know? I could feel like my heart pattering. Like this really does feel like puppy love. That's what the 5D awareness feels like. You know, it's that love, like, you know, when you're back in like grade school or I don't know, middle school, and you have your first crush. This is what it feels like. This is exactly what it feels like. So I just think that's so sweet. Um, I think that's so sweet. Yeah. So that's what Source would like to say about that, guys. So the divine masculine is getting a rewiring, right? A restructuring of those codes, guys. Um, yeah, there's something coming out of our waters too. There's going to be something going on with water, and I don't know what that is yet. It feels as if something coming out of the ocean. Um, It's interesting. I'm gonna hold on to that because that really just showed up for me. But give me a moment. Let me tap into that because something is interesting here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Technology. They're gonna find some sort of technology um in the okay, it's not the bed of the ocean. It's not like that they have this rod that goes all the way down to the bed of the ocean, but they're able to contact the bed of the ocean, and somehow there's these frequencies that there's different frequencies down in the ocean. So this is what Source is given to me now. And this is a lot of our new technology will be built off of this water technology. And I think I channeled this a month or so ago, but now I'm seeing where they're getting it from. They're getting it from the bed of the ocean. Not to say that they're going down to the bed of the ocean, but they have some sort of there's some sort of frequency or some sort of machine that measures that measures frequency, something like that they're going to be using, and it's going to unearth something big. But the problem with this is it feels that they're going to disrupt the ecosystem down there with this. The technology will be good for us, but it feels that it disrupts the ecosystem. So they're going to have to be careful with that, right? Not to disrupt our ecosystem in the ocean, right? Because then we're going to have a bunch of just things washing up dead on the on the shore, right? And we definitely don't want that at all. Yeah, let's see what else, Source would like to tell us. Hi, Mary. Hi, Susan. Hi, guys. All right. Okay. Okay, let me tap in really quickly. And I think we'll flow into Trump's illness and just see where Source really wants to lead. I just love spending time with Source, and this just feels great. And so let me hang out here for a little bit longer. Maranda, Shambulane, Niramburone, Anne Shambretta, Nirane Camona, Nishambara Nanda, Mire Shamburu, Niramburu Tambu, Nirandakara, Miranda Shambuana, Kirene Mureta Nehe. What are we fighting this year? What are we fighting the year in the 9, guys? Source, you're too good. The last battle will be a battle within. This is how you graduate. The last battle is the battle within that you win from that shadow person within, that ugliness within, that bad habit within. This is the last battle. And this is the most important battle. Because there's no more people to blame, guys. There's no more Trumps and Elons and Kamalas. Even though it's funny to talk about all this stuff, but there's no more people to blame. Because in the year of the 9, the showdown, the last war, is the one that you have with yourself. It's the one you've waged against yourself since the beginning of the times before the times. This is the last frontier. This is what Source is laying this all out right now. There is no more person, people, things to blame. You will have no one else to look at and point the finger, because in this new expanded consciousness, what did I say? It's the eye that looks within. It's the finger now that points within. Is the heart as light as a feather? Can it fly? You want to fly? You don't want your planes to crash? Is this heart as light as a feather? Can it float? Is it malleable? See what I mean? Those bad habits that we all have. This is what you must war against in this season. Even all the people that have been living with addiction for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, this is what you must war against. The final showdown will be the hardest. And everyone's looking external right now. I told you guys the marches were coming, but about a month ago or 3 weeks ago, something like that. I said people will start protesting Trump. It has happened all over the world. But 4 months after the marches, sources saying there will be an explosive wave. You won't get the explosive wave of things that are coming unless you pass the last test, which is the war against yourself, separating bone from bone, flesh from flesh, spirit from soul. It's that fine tooth comb. It's that light when you shine that light right to that, I don't know, it's like an infrared light or something. You can see all the specks and all of the ugliness. And it's that we're looking at ourselves with a magnifying glass. That's the last frontier. This is where we are, guys. I never thought the last showdown would be the war within yourself. I thought it would be, oh, the beasts are coming, the beasts are getting bigger. Yes, but the beast, where's all this happening? Because remember, you're the one downloading this. You're the one downloading all these people into your experience. Why would you not download the beast? Why would the beast not be inside of you? It's getting deep. It's getting deep. Mary says 4444. Numbers has been in my face for a few days. X time. Gas amount, grocery bill, everywhere. Yes, look that up. Look that up. Sources trying to tell you something. Yeah, this is it. This is it. The yin and the yang must be balanced within you. There is no more people to blame. So as of I know everyone's marching and we all want to blame Trump. But at the end of the day, this has been going on since the beginning of the times before the times. And who has been carrying it? All of us. Trump is a reflection of what we called forth because we refuse to change. We refuse to really heal from the racism, the sexism, all of that. And so Trump is back to now show us what we still need to work on because everyone is you pushed out. Everyone is a mirror. If you are engaging with another person and they're not a reflective surface for you to learn from, then they're probably an NPC. Souls are reflective. They show you the ugly parts of yourself. They show you the work you need to do or the work that you've already done, right? They show you how far you come and how much more you have to travel, right? And so this is what Trump is here for. And Trump will tear down the entire system. Just know that. The matrix has fallen, but now it has to be removed in physicality. It has to let this sucker crumble to the ground because it was not working for all. It was only working for some. So the whole thing, I sit back and laugh. It doesn't faze me. Because guess what? Has anything changed in my life since Trump has entered office? No, like I keep saying, you are the quantum currency. So the person we need to be protesting against, honestly, is the lower aspect of ourselves. That's the war. Trump is just a representation of that, of what we need to work on. That's it. That's it. He's a representation of the things we need to work on, and he's a representation of the things that maybe we got right. Every single person is. Not one person is made with just negative energy. We all have the dual energy inside of us, right? Even the ugliest, darkest person, guys, you can't even be alive if you didn't hold a dual energy. It may be unbalanced, it may be unhealed, but you wouldn't even be able to be in physicality if you were just all one. It wouldn't be a possibility. So everything is you pushed out. So this is the final war. It's a war that we We defeat ourselves in this final season. And what that means is doing the work. There's no way around it. And I've been saying this for a while, but I didn't understand it completely. You're not going to be able to fake it. You know, you're not in this last hurrah, the season finale, right, of this thing we call life. You can't fake it. It's like you basically, let's say you were in school, right? You went 18 years in school and you show up to take the test to test you out of high school, but you were skipping class and you had people do your homework the whole time. You were sleeping in school. Do you think you're going to pass the test at the end? Nah, that ain't going to happen. That's the same thing. It's not that you're going to just take this test. You know, you had needed to be awake. You had needed to be studying this for a while. A lot of us, we've been studying this for a while. We've been actually getting messages for years. We've been in class, right? The people that want to come and they want to use the chat GPT to push them through in the 11th hour, to fake, to have all of the things of an enlightened person, the speech, but not to truly wear it on the heart space. It will work. It will fool a few, but the soul players of the game, it will never work. It won't work. It won't. Because we have to account for residents. You can type something in chat GPT, it can give you everything and it will sound completely right. But the problem is where's the resonance? This feeling that I'm in this new expanded consciousness, this feeling, the pitter patter of the heart, the like feels like, right, the crush, having a crush for the first time. You can't fake resonance. You can't fake the energy. You won't be able to duplicate this. You can look like it. You can sound like it. You can even walk like it. But resonance, that's the key. And so when you are changing, it can't be lip service. It has to be a true restructuring of the being inside. When I keep saying you have to die to yourself, you have to kill the body. I keep saying it's the same thing. I know it sounds like a broken record, but this thing is getting very simple now. You have to kill the body. Fasting takes us there. You have to die to yourself every single day. What does that look like? It looks like doing things that you don't want to do, even though you may be tired, even though you may feel that you can't go on. You can't fake it. You have to prove that you're ready for the next level. Like, for instance, if let's say you have a goal, right? And you stay up, you work, you wake up early, you work, you work late at night, you do all of these things. Well, that's showing the universe that you're ready for the next level because you've completed. It's just like a video game. Yes, it's hard to get to the end of the level, but the more you practice at it, you get to the end of the level, right? And then you get to move forward to the next, to the next level. It's the same thing. Like this life is not complicated anymore. Like the truth is hidden in plain sight. My dad has been saying that since we were a kid. The truth is hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight. It is. It's in plain sight. And a lot of the things that they give to our children, the video games and the cartoons, and this is where the true life is. This is where the true nuggets are. The true gems are hidden in things that children would partake in, right? So yeah, you won't be able to fake it in this final season. So when you work hard, you get rewarded. You do. You do. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living testament of that. You really do. I'm a living test Hmm. Mary Moore says, Mother of Water is running through me, and Mother of Earth grounds us. Yes, absolutely, Mary. Times of uncertainty and change, which is happening. Sources with us, yes. Ernestina, I'm doing the work. Confirmation was given to me last night. Yes, Ernestina, I can't wait to hear about it tomorrow. Yes, you are doing the work and you're doing a beautiful job. You are. Hi, Carolyn. Hi. You guys are all just, you guys are all just so wonderful. And yeah, thank you for spending this time with me. And sometimes I just want to be with Source, because it just feels really good. So all the other stuff to talk about is great, but this is what I'm here for. And I'm gonna pull some more messages for us. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Wow. Guys, I don't want to say this as like this is not to put fear in anyone, but Source is saying the music is about to stop. Remember I kept saying like it's like playing musical chairs and the music stops, there's only one more seat left. I was given that analogy when we were talking about Trump and the world sort of one world government, but it's the same thing here with all of us. The music actually has already stopped. What does that mean? It means we're locked in. The one judgment has already been, it's done. It's done. The music has already stopped. You're playing musical chairs. When the music stops, you rush, you find your seat. The people left without a seat are out of the game. The music has stopped. So what you guys are experiencing right now is the 5D. You're not on your way to it. You're here. It's just for you to sink into it and trust that you're here. You need to trust that you're here. Trust that you're on the golden age timeline. Trust in that. The music has already stopped. It's already has been decided, and you're here with me. That means you are part of this expanded consciousness. This is what Source is really calling the 5D now. Source is calling it expanded consciousness, right? Not really so much 5D. It is 5D, of course, but Source is just really giving a phrase to it, this expanded consciousness, right? Wow, that's just so beautiful, Source. The music has already stopped. We've made it, guys. We've made it here. This is so beautiful. We've made it. We've made it. And I know a lot of us have fought so hard to be here. A lot of us had to give up family and friends to be here, to be here. A lot of people started off on this journey with us. They're no longer here. Some people have passed on. We fought for this. We fought. You fought for this. And I'm here to let you guys know that you're doing a wonderful job. I don't care what you're going through or what you are facing. Source still believes in grace. Source is merciful. You've done it. We've done it. And with that conviction, guys, this should help us really, this should help us defeat the last part of ourselves. And this is the part that's going to be so hard when you have to look in the mirror and say, this thing that you've been doing for the past 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, I have to kill you, right? I have to end that part when you have to remove even part of yourself. What does it even says that in the Bible? Is it not better for a man to lose what the finger or the hand than to cut off the whole arm? Something like that. This is where we are. This is exactly where we are. Is it not better for you to lose the pride or the ego than for you to lose life? Your ego can't go with you. It won't fit because it's not light as a feather. It won't fit. It can't go. Can't. Mm. Mm. Ooh, Ernestina says that was part of my message from last night. Trust, yes. Gail, thank you. Thank you, my dear. Hi. Hi, Renee. How are you? Oh, Mary, we just love you to hear it. Thank you. No, thank you guys. Thank you for being here and just wanting to be with Source because I just love being with Source and the more that you really, you know, it's starting off in the beginning, not to say it's a rough relationship, but you're trying to put all these messages together. It can really drive you crazy. But then when you really, really, as you do this work for some time, you sink into it where I I am source. There is no separation. And this is where we're all stepping into this, right? When we defeat that lower aspect of ourselves in this final season finale, right? This last frontier kind of war, then you then the light prevails, right? The source light, the lamp, right, turns on. And this is how you actually get the golden age timeline, right? This is how you sustain it, right? It can't be AI manufactured. There has to be the resonance, right? The energy, the frequency that hits the bedrock of thy soul. Yeah, and that's where we are. And you have to do the work. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. And the beauty about this, guys, here's the beauty about this. When you defeat that last bit of yourself that is toxic, and we all have it, everything that you didn't receive because of that negative or perceived negative trait will start flooding back to you. It will be attracted to you and it will stick to you like glue. So when source tells me that your manifestations will start to happen, right? Like 4 months after the marches is when a lot of people will receive their divine inheritance, right? But it's only can happen because we went inside and defeated even ourselves. But all of those things, they were never actually taken away from us. They were just right here outside, just right outside, right in outside of our auric field, waiting for our energy to change. Because remember, you have to be a vibrational match, an energetic match to that in which you are manifesting. And it can't come through if you're at war with yourself, right? And we're all birthing, by the way, men and women. We are all pregnant right now as well. Just as Mama Earth, Mama Universe is pregnant, we are all pregnant. We are birthing ourselves. We're about to give birth to ourselves. It's beautiful. It's a rebirth. It's what it is. It's rebirth. But all those things, they've just been right outside your auric field. And when you defeat the lower aspect of yourself in this season, everything comes back in. And this is how everything will be changed in a blink of an eye. All those things that you've been trying to, they're going to start coming in. Watch, you're going to see. You're going to see. They're going to start coming in. It's going to happen like that. It's going to happen like that. Hi, Katrina. Yeah. Oh, Sean says, I love and embrace both organic and AI equally. I'm not against the AI. That's just me. Oh, yes. Trill. Numbers 47, it's so amazing. It can be overwhelming. Yes, it can be overwhelming, guys. But here, I'm going to give y'all a secret. I'm about to give you a secret to this whole thing in the Matrix. This is what you got to do. You have to drop the mic and stop caring. I'm telling you. Just drop the mic and stop caring. Wait till you see how your manifestations come through. When you stop caring about, oh, I need money for this, and I got to plan this, and I got to rob Peter to pay Paul. You guys heard about that? No, just stop caring. Sometimes I just don't care. If I want to do something, I just do it. I just do it because I know that I'm going to be replenished. And sometimes you have to test where you are with source. You have to test it. You have to like, if you're in the church and you're paying your 10% tithe, right? Then what do they always tell you? Oh, you're going to receive this back tenfold. It's because it's a universal law. If you say to yourself you have surplus enough to give, then it comes back to you. It's just universal law. It's the same thing in your life. Once you stop caring, you stop being so rigid with things and you just let it go, let it flow. Then that flow comes back to you. And if you don't, and if you're not ready to test this out on a large scale, I'm telling you, start start tithing, start doing 10%. Just watch how it will always flow back to you. It's like magic, right? It's universal law. When you're holding on to something too tight, even a relationship, if you're holding on to anything too tight, trust me, you will lose it. You will lose it. You have to be fluid. That's the season we're in, the divine feminine season, where everything is fluid. Everything is mystical. It's magical. It's amazing, right? It's it's a beautiful time to be alive. So don't focus on the fear bombs. Focus on this. Let thy eye be single. It's all about the I am in this season. It's about the I, guys. That's it. That is it. Source can't make this thing any more simple. It's about the I within, the I am, the I in, right? The single eye, the third eye that looks within. That's it. You change that, you get that right, then your external world shows up differently because what you are the sole player that's standing in the new expanded consciousness, and you are the one that is duplicating all of the people, bringing them into physicality, no matter what timeline or no matter the distance. See what I mean? I don't think source can really make this thing any more simple than that. I think I think that's simply put, right? So I'm channeling right now. Source is bringing jellyfish, right? So I just looked up the spiritual meaning of jellyfish. So it says in spirituality, a jellyfish often symbolizes flow, adaptability, the interconnectedness of life, and the ability to move with the current while maintaining personal boundaries. Its lack of a defined form can represent a state of pure potential or transformation, while its stinging ability can signify hidden power or the need to protect oneself. You can't really make it up, guys. You can't make it up. Like, I just love how Source comes through just to confirm Source's own message. You can't make this up, even if you wanted to. There's the message. We be in the flow state, this adaptability, right? Malleable. We have to be malleable, light as a feather. Interconnectedness of life. We're connected to all things. All things fit inside of the next, inside of the next, inside of the next. This matrix is microscopic now because of the work that we've done, guys. Look how we've broken this thing down where now, guess what we need? Guess what we need now, guys? Now that we've broken this thing down into like a microscopic, what do we need now? What does the soul say? What does the soul say? You know what the soul says? I want to expand again. I'm ready for a new matrix. We all want to get out of the matrix, but now what I'm telling you is your soul will say, I want more growth and expansion. Now you're going to a whole nother matrix, different rules on a higher timeline, right? With a higher resolution. Telling you guys, drop the mic and say bye-bye. Hello from San Diego. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, guys, this is beautiful. I'm going to tell you guys a few things I've noticed about myself, that I like, and I don't know if I like or if I don't like, but um, we're going back into the divine feminine, right? The expanded consciousness is the womb, right? But at the same time, okay, so I never actually understood my internal soul family, right? I didn't know that there was a masculine part of myself. I never knew that. I was always living in the femininity and in my inner child. And in my oversoul. I always just lived on that side of the quadrant. Well, it wasn't until I really started, moving into, this business as a light worker, um, as Mother of the Ages, the work that I do, that I really had to develop the masculine part of myself, right? And now it's very interesting. I can feel, like, I could feel the masculinity, right? I think it's blended with the femininity, but I feel it, and I honestly I like it. Dare I say I like it? Because I never knew of it. And it's like you were without a part of yourself, right? And now I see that my life actually is more expanded because now I have another part of my internal soul family that is on the job, that is working for me and with me, right? But I will say that I do like it. I do. I want to make sure that I'm balanced, but I really do like it. Um, because I've come a long way. I grew up, guys, being afraid of my own shadow. If somebody would have told me when I was young that I would be removing entities, that I would be not afraid of the dark, that I would be doing this kind of work, I probably, I, no, I wouldn't believed it. I, I could not have dreamt this for myself, you know? this is the work of, of the many lifetimes. And I want you guys to take account of that and not only thank yourselves for this present moment, the present, the gift, right? The breath of life, the present from source. But all the other lifetimes have led up to this one. This is a very important life. Very, very, very important life that you're living. I want you to know that. It's a very important life that this life of Tahira um this is one of my best ones yet. It is because it's very important. And I'm very appreciative of her. And remember I said this is a year of the I, right? The I that looks within and the I am. So when I talk about myself like this is what we're supposed to do in this season. The I am is expansion. The I am, it's not boastful, but it sits on its throne and it commands everything to flow around it because it is the quantum currency. And it took me a long time to get here. Just a few years ago, I was totally unrecognizable. I had a lot of wounding, lots of insecurities, a lot of self-worth issues, a lot of lack, and a lack mentality. I was always at a deficit. The glass was always half empty. Not outwardly, because I've always been bubbly outwardly, but internally, when you strip everything back, that was the dialogue going on in the subconscious mind, which creates your life script, right? The way we change that through hypnosis. So that was the program that I was running. And who's the operator? Who's the operator? That's what you have to know. Sometimes, guys, you're not the operator of your own soul consciousness. Sometimes your shadow might be the operator. Your divine masculine might be the operator. Your oversoul may be the operator. But there has to be a balance. We can't leave any aspect of ourselves behind. There has to be a balance of all things, all aspects of you. This is the true transcendence, right? This is how we have the transformation. This is how we get the key codes to the next level of the game. This is how we get into expanded consciousness, right? So this new season is all about the I am, right? And when you take this standpoint, then you take ownership of everything in your life, even the president. Because on some level, I called him forth. Because what are we doing? What are we doing when we are in this new expanded consciousness? We are the ones downloading things into our experience. So on some level, we all downloaded him. And if we downloaded him in this way, then what can we do? We can go in and give him updates. We can give him a new life script, a new script from the Akashic soul. How do we do that? We change ourselves, and then he changes. You see, it's all about the I. It's all about the I. Man, I can't even get on here and rag and rag on him because Source is saying you have to look within because this is the final showdown, you know? So I hope that really helps you guys navigate what's going on in our world because nothing is bad, guys. Everything is how we have designed it to be. It's how we have projected it outwardly to be. And so now, what did I say? Everything's a mirror. Everything is you pushed out. Now, when we look at the world, the landscape of the world, we see what we've been creating. You say, Tahira, I didn't create that, but I'm going to give you some pushback on that. Well, you did, just like myself, with those limiting beliefs, right? With the lack mentality, with the horrible self-concept, the life script that, always had me at a deficit. Then yeah, You did create this for yourself. Because remember, not only are we in the year of the nine, right? But we're also going from one age to the next. So we're dealing with multiple wave times. Lifetimes, or sources saying they're wave times, right? We're dealing with multiples of those. And so when you manifest in this season that we're in, it's much bigger than it was in the previous seasons, right? Yeah. So you've graduated, you've cultivated, you've elevated. That's what Source is saying. You are the remembrance of the times before the times. You are the one that my soul aches for, yearns for. There will be a joyous occasion. There will be a joyous occasion on the horizon. Hmm. We're going to go back to something very wholesome. It's like the turn of the century. Like, when people used to wear those pocket watches. I even, okay, thank you, Source. I don't know, someone's creating this right now, some new technology, but people are going to be carrying pocket watches again. I see it, but it's going to be a piece like technology, right? So you know how we have the Apple Watch and all of these things, but no, I see it. I see it like it feels like a some sort of energetic compass or a high technology spiritual sort of compass, but that's what it looks like. Feels as if it's used for time travel. Just interesting. Um, yeah, that's wild. But I mean, all this other stuff has happened, so maybe it's not so wild. But we're going back into a wholesome time. There's gonna be, it's like the turn of a century, right? So this will be good, guys. Just let things happen. Things are gonna get really good. They may look bad and they may get worse before they get better, but no, this is good. Source is saying this is good. Oof, my heart is just wow. My heart. My heart is just, it's so full, and it's beautiful when you can find the love within yourself. See, guys, we're not just, we've already won. The music has already stopped. Now, as I sit here and all these things I'm telling you guys are things I used to struggle with, and now I'm here and I'm just totally changed. But you don't, this is how change happens. It changes slowly over time where you don't even realize that you're in the new expanded consciousness because we've been doing the work over a period of time, you know? And now I'm completely different. And this is truly, truly, truly why I can feel the resonance of source within the heart space, this pitter patter, right? Of this new expanded consciousness, right? Um, yeah, you won't be able to receive this to feel it if you're too dense. You're still holding on to the fear, templates. You got to let that go. You got to know that everything that you desire is already here. And even if it hasn't shown up in physicality, it's on its way. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. No, guys, this is just some good times. I feel complete in this moment. I feel complete. And now, Source is really showing me you can feel this completeness without actually getting all of your earthly tasks done. Because that's been a struggle of mine where there's so much to do every day. There's days that I sit down here and I don't get up for 14 hours, just here, just doing the work, right? The source is this completeness that source is telling me, no, I, back to the I is what completes. But also too is making source is making a reference that I am the completeness. Source overlays that resonance, the energy of itself, stamps it with a stamp of approval. This completeness, you can feel it now without getting your earthly tasks completed. You can be in the energy and you can still reap the rewards as if the earthly task has been finished, simply because you left room for the I am. Mm. Guys, I wish everyone could feel how I'm feeling. I just like a fluttering, even in my gut. It feels really good to be on the other side of this. We've spoke about this for many years. Getting out of the matrix. What is it going to be like? I can finally say I feel it. I made the shift. I can tell you what it feels like. It feels like like a new love. What it feels like. It feels beautiful. And when you're sitting in this energy, can you truly attract anything that is not of love? You can't. And that's why I keep saying you will not be able to fake it in this season. You have to become of it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Hi. Hi, Drea. Hi, womb ancestral healing. Drea, let people know if you're still doing the free sessions. You can put it in the chat. I don't know what else to say, but I can't leave this energy. It just feels so amazing. I just feel so complete in this moment. And part of the completeness, the feeling of that is what I've learned is service to others, right? So, in different lifetimes, you may be service to self or service to others. In this life of Tahira has been service to others. And I don't think I would have it any other way. And sometimes it can get very overwhelming because you're only one person, right? But you want to give so much of yourself. It's because it's in your soul contract. You chose service to others, right? Some of us chose service to others. Um, so so yeah, I'm just kind of seeing that come full circle. But I'm telling you, even when you choose service, for others, that truly does come back to you as well. It does. It truly does. Yay! So Gail has booked her free session with Drea. Who else wants a free session with Drea? So Drea is one of the newest apprentices. She's amazing. She does ancestral reading. She does tarot as well. Um, so she's been trained with all of the girls here, and all of the girls are fantastic. And, everyone is, my heart, just, guys, hold on. Let me gloat on my sisters for a moment. Can we just do that? Can we take the time just to gloat on my sisters? Okay. Because, I got the best sisters in the world. Yes, I do have four actual real siblings, but I'm talking about my spiritual sisters. I love you guys so much. You guys are all so just dynamic, and um you guys have actually expanded me. I think I'm who I am today, and even a lot of the skill sets that I've really gained, I've learned from all of you guys. So just as much as I've taught you, like, no, like, you guys are teaching me, and we're all in this thing together. And you guys are true, counterparts, right? You're really amazing, and you help me see that there is still good in the world. It gives me that faith and that push to keep going. And when I see, just see how much you guys have expanded and grown, it actually lets me know that what I'm putting out in the world is of service to others, right? And so it helps me with my own soul contract, which is service to others. So, so thank you, so much for being part of this journey with me. And yeah, I love you guys, each and every one of you guys. I love you so much. Yeah. So let's see. Let me see if Source wants to give any messages. I'm just feeling good, guys. And I'm, I just want to talk about something positive, because that's the thing. I don't know. There's nothing more to say, but just go back into yourself, back into the womb, right? Just, and this is the final showdown. It's where you defeat yourself. I'm like, I'm flabbergasted. It's like, oh my God, guys, I have to tell you guys, and it's going to be just an out chit chat, right? So, my brother sent me these words. He was saying these words to me. Hold on one second. He was saying these words to me, and I was just like, where are you getting these words from? So he was like, oh, befuddled. And I'm like, no one says befuddled. Like, I didn't even know that was a word. I'm like, are you just studying the dictionary? Like, what's going on? So befuddled. I don't know why I just got a kick out of this. So unable to think clearly, confused, or perplexed, right? Does anybody use befuddled? That took me out when he said that. And then he also used the word bewitched. I think we all like know bewitched, but people don't use that in an everyday setting, right? So enchant and delight, right? Um, delight someone. I don't know. I'm just like, are you studying the dictionary again? Like, what are you doing, right? So, so yeah. Um, yeah, so guys, email instructions number 4 humanity at gmail.com if you want a free session with the beautiful Drea, womb ancestral healing. And she does ancestral readings as well. So yeah, you can email for that. And if you want to book your own quantum telekinetic reading, guys, with energy medicine, also email. And yeah, you want to take your ascension to the next level. You want to really, really work on the I am. You can find me there as well. Guys, I'm telling you, the people that have been coming through, right, the Ascension program as of late, when I tell you guys the transformation is real, like I get emails all the time, like from week to week, like people's lives is just transforming. And not only that, it's just, I mean, people are just getting jobs like that. People are just like these, not just this lifetime, things they've been struggling with. I'm talking about many, many, many lifetimes. Like the whole template is getting clear. And the more I actually grow the more my clients actually grow. So it's beautiful how the interconnectedness of all of this, it's just so beautiful. It really, really is, guys. And yeah, I'm hold on, guys. Did I? Hold on. I gotta I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. Hold on. You know, sometimes like you'll hear things, but like, did I hear what I thought I heard? But I don't know. But let me just check really quickly. Let me check. Kiki, do you, I don't know. One second, guys. It's 10:10, guys. Well, where I am, it's 10:10. Okay, keep each other company for a moment. I'll be right back. And I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm back. Oh, so Ernestina. So actually, Drea's going to be in our session tomorrow. So you will see her tomorrow. But if you want to work with her after, you can, but she will be in our yeah, she will be in our session tomorrow. And you guys can subscribe to her channel. So it's Womb Ancestral Healing as well. Guys, this is crazy. Like I feel like it's Christmas time or something. Like, I just didn't realize. I didn't realize what this would feel like. I didn't know that I feel like a child again. You know, you're like 13 again, or when you have your first crush, like that's what it feels like. It's a good energy. It's light. It's not heavy over here. You know, in the expanded consciousness, it's just light. It's chill. It feels like maybe I don't know, when people drink or they get, they smoke or all this, like to like alter themselves, like I feel that maybe I'm already in a state. I just feel like I'm high off life or something. Like that's what it feels like. I don't know what to say, guys. That is what it feels like. So so yeah. I'm channeling something and I don't know what it's called. And I don't know why Source is showing this to me. Um, I'll look it up first and I'll be able to tell you guys what this thing is. It's like those like old school things that you throw. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to talk to you guys because I just feel really good. And I just feel like sharing. Sharing is caring, right? So yeah, sometimes the channeling be channeling. Yeah. So sometimes it gets a lot. Sometimes it does take a lot of energy, right? But it's so much fun at the same time. Yeah. Ooh, I know what this is. I know what this is. I know what this is. Sources talking to me about DOGE, right? About the Department of Government Efficiency. Uh, you're so yes, the Department of Government Efficiency. That is this thing that sources show me. You know those old school things that you throw? They have like a lot of different spikes on them. Goodness, I gotta get the name of that. Hold on, let me find it out because Source is talking about Elon's department. I wasn't even gonna go there, but I think Source wants to talk about it. Hold on. Old, those old school it's like a dagger, like multi-edged circle knives. No, what do they call those things? No, it's not a knife. It's those guys. What are those things called? They're like circle. They look like medieval times or something. Hold on. Circle medieval times knife. Let's see. No, darn it. I don't know the name of it. But this is what source is saying that the government, the Department of Government Efficiency is like this. Hold on, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. So like the old school multi-edged circle dagger? Nope, that ain't it. Somebody know what I'm talking about? What's those things? They're circle, and then they have like you throw them like they used to use these back in the day. I don't even know if they it's like feels like medieval times or and they're like spiked like oh this is what source is saying that the Department of Government Efficiency is like oh I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, maybe maybe it'll come to me, but so it is dark. It's dark. I'm not gonna lie, but it feels almost like a boomerang, right? So you throw these things out and they kind of come back. It's, hold on. I gotta get this right. I got to get this right. This is a very important department. Don't sleep on this department. Think about this little thing that I'm channeling. It has one, two, three, four, five, six spikes. It looks like a small little thing that you throw, but if you throw it with enough force, it could kill you. It can cut you open in a lot of different ways. So what source is saying about Elon's department, the Department of Government Efficiency, is that this thing is going to cut so many things open. It's going to bring awareness, and it's already doing it, awareness to so many things that's been going on in our governmental house. Guys, what is 6 months ago? I gave an announcement about the pipes bursting in the government. I've already channeled this. 6 months ago, I did a channeled message. And I was saying that this vision that Source gave me, I saw something was clogged in the pipes. Like, for instance, it was like the podiums that the presidents go to like stand on and address the nation. It felt that it was like a kitchen, like not a kitchen, but like a bathroom sink. And source showed me there was something, a document clogging up the pipes and showed me it in a bathroom because a bathroom, right, could be like something dirty, something hidden, right? It was hidden in the pipes of our governmental system. This is what the DOGE is uncovering. And that document that was rolled up in those pipes now, guys, I think I already uncoded that. The original treaties, when the formation of the Corporation of America, right? That was the document. That corporation has been dissolved. Um, Sources saying the corporation, some of it has retreated. So the United States of America corporation, they've lost a war. There's a lot of, remember I kept saying all those proxy wars they're fighting. Some of these wars have to do with the original, like, and that's why I keep saying the British. The British are coming, the British are coming. And when Kate Middleton brought that message that two Yankees fighting, America's splitting from itself. So those original documents is basically these, we're looking at the original treaties, right? Some of those things, like I said, had to be made whole. Some payments had to be made and still will be made to some of the original treaties. But this does cause a split in this nation. You will see a civil war. And I'm saying that almost like I have, guys, the expanded consciousness is what's up. I'm saying it as if I have no connection to it. I literally, even though I live here, but the way I'm saying it, it's like I have no connection. Oh yeah, there will be a civil war. There will be a civil war here. Absolutely, there will be. And Doge is the catalyst because it's going to open up so many wormholes. And the people that have been trying to protect it for us not seeing what's behind door number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., is going to just be flooding out. They won't even have enough hands to, or enough tape to patch it up. Part of these protests too, I wouldn't even be surprised if Antifa, guys, it's the same playbook all over again. I wouldn't be surprised if Antifa are out there, if they have paid actors as well. When we see the violence, if we see the violence happen, it ain't coming from us. It's coming from the people that they will hire to rev up the protest. Just know, and that's coming, right? That is coming. And that is part of the adversary force, right? That they don't want to be exposed because this Doge is going to cut so many things open. Oh my God, it's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great because even Source, and we know Elon is dark. I did, when I first started this channel, I did a whole message on him before I even knew how to channel. I was channeling him because we just, his energy is something else. But I am telling you that Source can use whatever Source wants to use, you know? And this thing, guys, when I tell you the IRS, there hasn't been an IRS, but he will get rid of the IRS. When I tell you that people are actually starting to get those $5,000 checks, some people who filed their taxes before and they've had, you know, your, what do you call it? Your account number, on file, your checking account number on file. I got an email the other day from my tax person in the other state I used to live in. And they were telling me that those checks are going out. So that's already started for some. So yeah, that is going down. That's going down. Yeah. And remember I was saying that 2024 felt just like 2020, like the energy, right? I know we're in 2025, but I'm just saying, like, it's the same thing all over again, right? So when we think about what we had like a stimulus, then it's kind of the same thing, but it's just now more, you know, it's just more, and it's because actually the Doge is actually, trust me, as much as I want to talk bad about it, I'm seeing it as a good thing. But like I said, Elon, if you are going through everyone else's department, go through yourself as well. Don't leave yourself out of the audit. We'll let them do this, but at the end, we will call for him to be audited as well and to look into his companies as well. Because remember, guys, these people work for us. We don't work for them. So I love everything they're doing. Look at it. Look, open it up. Take a look at it. It's very interesting. This thing is going to shake the nation. And this is going to cause civil war. That's already happening. It will become more overt as things go along. But this was what I was channeling in Washington, D.C. The pipes burst. It's the Doge. That's hilarious, actually. It's funny. They're trying to win our hearts with the money. Yes. Yeah, they are. You don't I don't trust anyone, but at the same time, the thing is, once you like are in your own energy, right? I'm just in the I am energy. I'm just watching this from above at this point. I'm just watching it, and it's almost as if I am here and I'm watching everything happen. And so I don't have a physical connection to it, but that this is the true place that you have to get to in order to truly rise above. And even your manifestations, believe it or not, in a way, you have to even rise above what you're manifesting and see it from a bird's eye view, like you've already had it. You've already been there and done that, right? You know what it feels like, smells like, you know, sounds like, all of that good stuff. So I think that's interesting what Source is truly saying about Doge. Man, people are having a fit. It's almost like I'm getting the image of like something like a person. If you were to cut a person from here all the way down to the stomach, right? That is exposing like all of the organs. You think about the organs of the body and the different systems. You think about the governmental systems. Judicial system will have something will be eradicated in our judicial system. There's something interesting, guys. I think a lot of people are about to get out of jail. I'm telling you, there's something that's going to be eradicated and it's going to free a lot of people. And I think it's going to free a lot of Black men. I don't know what it is. This could be something on drugs. This could be nonviolent drug crimes. I think that gets restructured. And I think a lot of Black men get to come home. This, it's so weird. This is like, I'm getting all this. And it's so funny because, when we think about Trump, right? And he's taken away all of these, he took away. Now, how you gonna take away, first of all, how you gonna take away Juneteenth? First of all, we didn't even know we was free until like years later. And then now you're gonna take away. No, I'm joking. But I'm just saying he's taken away all these things on a federal level. I mean, mind you, you can still celebrate whatever you want. He's taken away all of these days that we had off of work. We just want a free day off of work, That's just what we want. And so just bring the days back so people can get time off, again, paid time off. Maybe, guys, maybe he's taking a few days away because think about it. I think they're bringing more money back into the government. It's all making sense now, right? So some of the tariffs, right, are going to bring money in. People are going to stop paying income tax, but he's getting rid of some of these holidays. Like you got rid of Martin Luther King and you got rid of Juneteenth. Like we know you was going to cut us first, right? But what I think is because a lot of those government employees were getting that paid time off. Now that money's going to be going back into the pot, right? Um, I think he's going to cut another major holiday. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't think they'll let him do it, but he even 4th of July was on the chopping block. I don't know. I don't think it goes through, but there were talks about even 4th of July as well. He's trying to get that. He wants those government employees. That's a thing. That was the deciding factor. This is what source is saying, because then they won't have to get paid for those 2 or 3 holidays. That's going to save a lot of money, right? Um, yeah, so that's very interesting. That's coming through now. Hmm. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Okay, really quickly before I get out of here, a few months ago, I remote viewed Trump in Mar-a-Lago. And this is gonna be TMI, girls. This is gonna be a little disgusting, but I saw him in his bathroom on the potty, and I saw what was coming out. And it was like, it was not healthy. It was not a healthy, release. It was kind of a muddy green, right? Kind of a brownish, muddy green. Um, Trump is sick. He's sick. And there's something going on in his esophagus and in his spleen and in urinary tract, affecting the flow of the intestines. But all of those things I just mentioned, the esophagus, the spleen, the urinary tract, there's something going on there, and it's almost as if his system is reversing. So what was meant to come out, right, when you go to the restroom, feels as if it wants to come up this way. And I almost feel as if this is why we've been getting the unfiltered Trump, because the crap is literally source. Source, you give me the weirdest messages. The crap is literally coming out of the mouth. And this is why we get the unfiltered Trump, right? Guys, am I frozen? Yo, I'm frozen. Can you guys let me know, am I frozen? Yeah, I think I'm frozen. Can you guys let me know if I'm frozen? But yeah, this is interesting. This is why what you've been seeing out of Trump is a sick man. And he's, guys, when we get sickness, it doesn't just happen all of a sudden. This has been going on for him for like 20 years. 18 years. He's been these areas, he's been sick. He's been sick. That's what's going on with him. That's what's going on. Yeah. So sometimes we just don't understand why people are showing up the way they're showing up, because there's something going on spiritually, there's something going on internally, and that's just what source wants to say about him. And so something gastric is going on with him. Something gastric is going on with Trump. And um I feel as if this is a known issue now. Maybe over the past 3 years, he's known about it, but it's been building inside of him for probably the past 17, 18 years or so, close to 20 years. And if he doesn't keep his stress levels down, then he could have some sort of flare up. I don't know, whatever it is, it's like a flare up, you know? It's like a flare up of some sort. Yeah, yeah. Gallbladder, possibly. Yeah. Possibly, yeah. I'm getting all that. I'm getting spleen, probably gallbladder too. I'm getting spleen. I'm getting urinary tract. I'm seeing something else. The esophagus. It feels as if it's his system is revert. I'm telling you, things that are supposed to go out, I feel that they're coming out of his mouth. I do. I see it. And that's where we get like him just saying all these things. It's because in like literally, physically, that's what's been building inside of his system for so long. And what's septus? I don't know. Septus. Septus. Ooh, said Key Love says he may have had his gallbladder removed. Interesting. I wonder if he did. Let me see. I wonder if he did. Okay. Hold on, I'm finding something here about Trump's surgeries. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you find that, if that happened to him. But there's something going on. Colon, like all of those things, like just his system is that system is it's not doing well. Yeah, not doing well. I'm trying to look right now and see. I don't know. What now? Who knows? I just know source is telling me. So we will see. We'll see what happens. Okay, IBS symptoms, probably. My aunt has brain bowel movements after hers was removed. Oh, he turned gray head real quick since his campaign. Yeah. Maybe, guys, maybe he did have the gallbladder removed, but yeah, there's something going on in all those other systems, and it is affecting how he actually expels, from the body. Yeah. Yep. Guys, I think that's it. I've done it. I've done it. I think we've done it here, guys. I think we have. Anything else, guys, this evening? I need to get to bed. There's lots to, believe it or not, still got more to do. But I need to sleep. I'm gonna quiet my mind. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah. Okay, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. I do. I so do. I do. I really do. I'm going to read this. I think I read this before, but I opened up to a random page in the Cosmic Bible. Pick this up on Amazon. Link will be down below after this live feed ends. Page 101. Let's just see if this is relevant. It says, just as Father God previously stated, the non-chosen ones are not necessarily bad or evil. Their singular soul expression has not yet brought them into their own I am God awareness state. The royal cluster selects those who can more readily advance to the next stage of expansion. This way, their technology has the best chance of working. There appears to be a great urgency to introduce these upgrades to humanity quickly. It seems like the multiverse depends on it. It just go to show us how important humanity is to the evolution of source. The ongoing correction from the totality of the source body plays out like an intricate experiment or mathematical equation. Each time source equation is solved, aka it receives salvation from God, it births another equation, aka it births another creation. This process continues throughout the ages. Yes, speak on it. Look at the confirmation, guys. You can't make it up. What were we talking about? The expanded consciousness. What is this year about, guys? The year of the nine. It's about coming into your own I am God awareness. It's about defeating the enemy within. It's the I that looks within that becomes single. And then the reason why we are here is because the expansion, it's time for the great expansion to happen. And so the ones that us of us that are in this expanded consciousness, we are actually taking part in the great expansion of Source, expanding this entire multiverse, omniverse, right? That is already ever expansive. So beautiful way to sum up the message. I love you more. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me and Source this evening. It was such a beautiful moment in time, I guess we would say. I hope we created some ripples in this space-time continuum this evening. I know I'm feeling really good. I hope you guys are feeling really good and you can just float above all of this. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. All right.